Welcome to Season 2, guys, and as you guys saw in the last video, didn't quite make it up to the majors, and in fact, we didn't even get a chance to do anything in spring training either, so we're going to be starting here in Syracuse again in AAA, but hopefully we can move our way up in just a couple of weeks. Now, the good thing here is the fact that we do start with a fresh slate, so a 0 ERA, hopefully we can kind of keep it down in that area for at least a couple of weeks. But we got a pretty tough matchup here against the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. We're going to be facing Max Meyer here as the opposing pitcher, but it looks like they do have a pretty good lineup over here. Now, as I found out from a comment, and I really appreciate that, that thing next to their 5-hitter and our 1 and 6 hitter is the fact that they are a top 100 prospect. So we are facing one of them over there as their center fielder. They do look like they have a lot of other good players as well, so hopefully we can go in there and pick up a win in our first start of the season. So let's go. Let's go into Jacksonville and let's pick up a dub, because it looks like we did start off the season with a win, so let's see if we can keep that rolling. And the really cool thing here too is the fact that it looks like we are the number 2 pitcher in the rotation, so it looks like we're moving our way up. So as long as we have a couple really good starts and hopefully we get up to like a 70 overall, maybe we have a chance to move up. But that means that we need to really start with a couple really good games here, and that starts here against the Jumbo Shrimp. And look at that. First pitch of the season is a changeup strike on the inside half. Let's see if we can go to the slurve now. Haven't even thrown a fastball yet. Second pitch of the season. Oh boy, that is way out there. Yep, that looks like me right now. Either way, let's go for the fastball down and in. That looks good. Look at that. Great play by the shortstop. And that is going to be an out. Sorry for the kind of choppiness right there. Gotta love the Xbox One. Don't worry, we're getting the Series X soon, only because I need to get that for college football. I'm really looking forward to that, let me tell you. But either way, still going to be playing baseball too, just that we're going to be mixing that in too. Either way, speaking of mixing things, let's go with the split here. We have yet to throw that in. And unfortunately, even though that was close to the zone, didn't quite pick it up. Let's keep going back to the fastball. That looks pretty bad, but he's going to swing at that anyways. Nice little swing there. And that's a ground out to the second baseman. Looking good so far. Facing Acuna here. Let's go. Let's go with the, I was going to say splitter. Let's go with the slurve. That's looking good. That is going to be a fly out to the center fielder. I'm glad I said that with confidence, because I was a little worried that was going to go a little further than that. But there we go. Quick inning right there. Let's see if we can get some strikeouts next inning, but let's go. No hits. And we are going with the 4, 5, and 6 hitter here, so let's be a little cautious, but also let's not give them, I guess any meatballs or anything that's like extremely out of the zone. We don't need to be afraid of really attacking these hitters. And it's the 4 hitter. I know he's going to get some pretty good contact. It looked like he got 2 hits in the last game as well, but I have confidence that we can get him out, especially as we finally get one in the zone there with that fastball. So let's keep going to that. We keep hitting the zone with it. Why not? We can get creative on like a 2-2. Oh, man, I think the shortstop would have picked that up. And unfortunately, that is going to probably be scored a base hit for some reason. Despite the fact that, again, he probably could have made that play. Either way, though, let's keep going back to the fastball. If we keep it down, again, we have a chance of, surprised that wasn't called the strike, chance of him actually hitting like a ground ball here. If we can get a double play, that would be fantastic. If we can keep it in the zone, that would be fantastic too. So let's go to the changeup. It looks like that was the thing that was working pretty well for us for the most part. Alright. Just need to calm down here. We're fine. Forget that we're thrown out of the stretch. Look at that. That's better. It doesn't clip the zone? You would have thought on like a 3-0 maybe they would give us that spot, but it's okay. You know what? We're going to be okay, though. Can't let the wheels kind of come off here. Let's go. If we can attack Garcia here, and we can actually get a double play as well, I think we're going to be in a good spot. Let's just make sure that no one gets over the plate. Oh, no. Let's go. Oh, we got the double play? Let's go! I can't believe it. I'm always so worried when I get that because, dude, I am so horrible at actually fielding. I wonder what I would actually be like if I had to play like somewhere in the infield. So that means that when we actually do a player that's like a 2-way player or something, we're definitely not going to be doing like third, second, or short. I think we're probably going to end up going with like a first baseman or something. Maybe an outfielder. Who knows? Either way, let's focus on the pitcher here. We got a guy on third. Let's make sure that we get out of this with absolutely no damage, because I think we have that opportunity. Thankfully, as we get into an 0-2 count, we can be pretty with what we go with here. Let's see if we can get this out of the zone, and let's see if we can make him chase it. That looks good, but he ain't gonna chase that. He's smarter than that. So let's actually go with the fastball up and in. He saw down and away. Nope, unfortunately. If we would have gotten just a better pitch on that one, I think we could have gotten him. But let's go back to the slurve again. I think we can get him on that. Oh, that looks good. Brother, where was that? Either way, let's go with the fastball down and in. Let's pick this up. There we go. Set him down. Took one extra pitch, but at least we got him. Oh, man, that was a little rough, but that's all right. We'll take that. Good, it's good strikeout to end the inning. No damage. Let's go and let's see if we can get some runs, too. Well, pretty good performances from both pitchers right now. No runs, but only one hit for each team. Unfortunately, we've given up a walk, too, so that's a little rough, but all right, let's keep that whip down. Let's do our best here. Oh, my goodness. We're going to end up hitting him at some point. All right, again, just need to be a little better with this. That is not looking good. Why are we going early? All right, we're going to a 3-0 count. That's not good for us. That means we just need to get something in the zone. Looks a little bit better, but man, we are not throwing accurately this inning. We can be a little better than that. Yeah, that's unfortunately going to be a walk. That is not what you want to see. A leadoff walk to the 8-hitter. Not good. Especially since the 9-hitter looks like he's actually not too bad. Let's see what we can do to get him out. We just need to calm down a little bit. Let's go back to the slurve. Maybe that'll actually help us a little bit. That's looking really good. At least he ended up hitting that foul. And again, as long as we keep it in the zone, I feel a little better about that. We just need to get a strike to get back on track. That is going to be a bloop single, isn't it? Yeah, he ended up dropping, unfortunately. Oh, what are we doing? Guys, what just happened? How did they advance to... I don't know how they advanced on that one. What happened? Oh my goodness, I don't know. We need to get out of this, though. Do second and third with no outs. That means we need to pick up a couple strikeouts here. Doesn't look like we're going to get that, but at least that is a ground ball to the first baseman. And that is one out. No one advances. Thankfully, he's not incredibly fast over there on third. That makes me happy. Let's see what we can do to maybe get a strikeout on this one, just so we don't have to worry about, you know, anything kind of being, you know, any kind of base hit or even just like a fielder's choice ends up kind of bringing him in, you know? Either way, again, let's get in the zone here. There we go. At least we end up picking up a strike on that one. That allows me to actually go to the slurve here. That's looking good. That's perfect. He looks at that one. So you want to go for the changeup? I agree with you, buddy. Let's do this. Chase that. Oh, is that going to be a pop out? Get him at home, buddy. Get him at home. He's slow. He's slow. You got him. No, he does end up getting in there. Unfortunately, the throw was a little offline, and that sac fly ends up bringing him home for the first run of the game. Not what you want to see. I was hoping that we weren't going to give up any runs this game. But there we go. That was a ball? Did you guys see where that one ended up going? Look at that down in the corner there. That was right in the zone. Like, that was never not in the zone. That's crazy right there. But at least we end up getting the strike on that foul ball right there. Holy sh**. My goodness, man. That's crazy. Either way. Oh, but that one's the strike. Gotcha. Cool. Let's finish him with the slurve here. Let's get out of this inning. And let's get out of here. Done. Sit down. That should have been a strike, brother. To be fair, that one really wasn't in the zone. But either way, it's fine. There we go. That's not good. Don't let him come home. Do we get him? No. The throw was way offline again. But that base hit ends up bringing in another one. We need to get back on track right here. We're facing the 4-hitter. At least we only have a guy on first. No one in scoring position. Let's get out of this inning right here. I don't want to blame it on the calls, but you know what? We've been getting hosed a little bit. But what can you do? Let's just make sure that, again, we end up getting out of this inning. And let's hopefully get a couple runs from the offense. And let's make this a competitive game. So let's go back to the slurve. That's really been working a lot today. Let's get him right there. That looks good. But that's going to be a ground out to the second baseman. Again, not a strikeout, but we'll take that. Any kind of out we'll take. We get out of that one finally after giving up 2. So hopefully the offense can pick us up. What happened to that offense we had last year? they would have had at least 3 by now. Either way, again, we just need to keep this a 2-run game at the very worst. Or at the very least, pardon me. At the very worst, what does that even mean? Either way, let's try to get out of this here. Horrible slurve right there. We need to throw that a lot better. Let's go back to the fastball, though. Let's make that a good one. Just late. I don't know about that one. Felt like that one felt pretty good. Maybe a change will work. Who knows? That looks pretty good. Oh, no. Oh. Let's go. No, absolutely not. Yeah, I didn't think that we were going to get that. It's unfortunate. I probably should have let the third baseman try that. And yeah, of course I know that's going to be a base hit. Don't judge me for my base or for my fielding, all right? Come on, I'm doing my best here. Thankfully, that was a quick out right there. Now we're up to 1 out. We're either going to go for a strikeout here or the double play. This is the only 2 things I'm accepting right here. It's the 4th inning. We need to get out of this quickly. We're at 53 pitches, which really isn't too bad. So I feel pretty confident about that. Honestly, if we go to like the off-speed stuff, I think we're going to be fine here. Yeah, look at that. Can't catch up to the slurve, and that means that we're actually going to finish with a split down and in. At the very least, it's going to be a ground out. Oh, yeah, he ain't going to chase that one. But he looked really silly on that slurve, so let's see if we can finish him off with that. That looked good. Hey, at least that's going to be a double play, like I said. Second, the first, the 4-6-3 double play. Finally get out of that one. Again, 2-0, but at least we get out of that one with no damage. Yeah, we need to get a little bit better. Well, at least we picked up a hit in that one. Looks like the bats are starting to warm up a little bit. Come on, man. We can't get a loss in our first start of the season. You're going to make me play another game then. I need to at least pick up 1 win in this video. You guys deserve it. Oh, nice. That was actually a line out. I thought that might have bounced a little bit, but based on that trajectory, yeah, I guess that wouldn't make any sense whatsoever. Let's go. 1 out. And you guys have definitely had to see me struggle a little bit here. Hey, but you know what? I feel like we're getting a little bit better, despite the fact that we couldn't quite pick that up, and that's going to be a ground ball into center field right up the middle. Well, let's just get another double play, I guess. I don't know. Okay, good. I thought maybe he was going to advance on that one. Really bad pitch. Let's just go back to what we're good at. Let's go with that fastball right there. Look at that. Get foul. Thank God. That could have been real bad. Let's go for the changeup, though. Looking real good. Perfect. Foul ball. And let's finish him up with that slurve, because that's been looking real good today. Until that one right there. That was just a bit late, and that did not look good. Let's finish him with that fastball up and in. There it is. He ain't chasing that one. Okay. You know what that means, though. Hit him with that circle change. Sit down, buddy. I didn't think that he wasn't going to swing at it, but let's go. Looking strikeout right there. We got 2 outs in the inning. All right, Bay. Looks like we're going to be throwing some slurves to you, buddy. Enjoy. That's looking real good right in the middle of the zone. Yeah, surprisingly enough, he actually called that one a strike this time. That's really cool. Oh, looking goofy on the circle change. So let's go with that fastball up and in. Let's finish him off. As we almost hit him. That could have been really bad. That's all right. That slurve again is going to finish him off. That looks really good. If only we would have thrown that well. Let's finish him with the fastball. Try to pinpoint that right there on the corner. Yeah, no, we throw that in the dirt. He doesn't go, but we have a full count now. We need to be better with this. Honestly, I think we're going to try to finish him with the slurve again. It's been our best pitch today. So let's make sure that that's the case here. There we go. Good play by the shortstop. And thankfully, we end up picking up the out over there, and we get out of the 5th with no more damage, thankfully. And there we go, 2-0. Please score some runs. I was hoping that the plural would kind of catch on there, but unfortunately it doesn't. But at least we get a run. That means that, again, the bats are really starting to heat up, and if we keep this at a 1-run game, then at least we have a chance to pick up a win. And again, I do not want to start the season on a loss. Although we have rebounded pretty well since that 1 inning that we did not do so well. But unfortunately, that is a leadoff single, and they're going to take us out at that. And unfortunately, we have no chance of actually picking up the win now. But we have a chance of maybe getting a no decision. Let's hope that our reliever can keep us here, and let's hope that we can score some runs on the offensive side. Shintaro, let's go, buddy. You got this. I have faith that you're going to be able to hold this right here. Let's see if we can get back and actually pick up a win for the team. Hey, you know what? I didn't think that my leash was going to be that short, but looks like it paid off. We ended up coming back and we won 4-2. No decision for us. That's really good for, I guess, our stat line, but wish we could have picked up the win. That means we're going to play one more, and let's see if we can end this on a good note. And honestly, that is not necessarily the greatest stat line right there to start the season. 5 innings, 6 hits, 2 walks, not a great whip. That's a 1.6. 2 earned runs. At least that ERA is going to be under 4, I guess. But 2 strikeouts. Let's see if we can improve on that in the next game. Hey, wow, going with the new color, huh, buddy? Going with the red, huh? Either way, man, that was not necessarily the greatest start, but again, that could have been a lot worse. Now, the fact that we ended up pitching in the second game means that it looks like we're going to be picking up the third? No, it looks like the 4th game against Worcester. That's good because that means that we have about, let's see, 5 days rest. That's going to be really good. We're going to pick up a practice. We'll improve something. And again, Worcester really wasn't that good last season, but looks like they're 2-0 right now. Maybe they're just facing another, I don't know, really poor opponent. I don't know. But either way, it looks like we might be facing Giolito. And honestly, I love that. Again, as a Sox fan, absolutely love Lucas Giolito. I honestly hope for him for the best when, because he's on the Red Sox now. Obviously, because of Worcester. I don't know exactly what their real name is, but Worcester something Sox. But it's going to be really cool to face him again. Really big fan, so hopefully we can actually get that matchup. So let's end up kind of simulating forward. Hopefully we can end up winning a couple more games here as we just take down Jacksonville. We sweep that series. Fantastic. We start the season 3-0. Absolutely loving that. As for what we're going to work on here, I think we're actually going to go with the break on the primary pitch. If we get a little more break on that 2-seamer, maybe we'll get some more swing and misses, especially if we end up throwing that on like a 1-2 count or something. So let's work on that a bit, and let's also up that hits per 9. As we simulate forward more, man, we end up going 2-1 against Worcester here. And it looks like we are going to be facing Gio. Looks like he actually had a really good start to start the season. End up with a win, 6 innings, 7 strikeouts, and a 1.5 ERA. Really hoping that our 2 top 100 prospects here are going to end up hopefully shelling him, for our benefit, I guess. But man, we really need to up that stat line right there. 3.6 ain't bad. But it really ain't that great. We really want to improve that. So let's come back home to Syracuse and let's take down Worcester like we did last season. Because 2 episodes ago, we had 2 really great starts against them. And yeah, it looks like the Red Sox, but I also saw the Woo Sox too. So whichever one it is, it's pretty dope. Let's see what we can do to actually get a win against them though. And again, man, I really love these uniforms. I really do. Let's see if we can do them well, and let's hope we can actually, almost hit the batter right there. Now, in all honesty, if we would have actually hit them, that would have been so me, because at least in the first inning of pretty much every game, I ended up hitting a batter. Not on purpose or anything like that. Great play there by, I think, the third baseman, and we got our first out. It was just the fact that I really wanted to establish the inside of the zone and try to push them off the plate a little bit, just so we can... Oh, no! First base hit, unfortunately. And now we're going to have to get a double play. But again, throwing inside was just to get them off the plate, just so we can kind of get something on the outside of the plate, too, to kind of get the strikeout. Either way, though, let's go to the split. First time we've done it in a while. And there's a reason why we haven't thrown it, apparently. Thing is, we just need to get the ball over the plate. And I didn't realize, man, we're facing Justin Turner here. That's a little rough. Got a couple guys who are obviously on, like, rehab missions right now. You got Justin Turner, you got Giolito. So let's see if we can actually show that we're a great pitcher here against them. And there's a 5-4-3 double play right there. And we get out of the inning with no damage whatsoever. Great play right there. And we get rewarded with a run from our offense. You gotta love that. It's fantastic. So let's go out there with some confidence right there. Yeah, maybe a belt-high fastball ain't the confidence you need, buddy. Don't go with that. So let's end up going with the changeup down and in. Looks really good. That wasn't down either. And honestly, I think we're going to go to the slurve here. It seems to be the only pitch we can throw really well. So let's see if we can make sure to do that. That is not... He ain't going to chase that, man. Okay. Go back to the drawing board here. What are we going to do? Down and in fastball. He ain't going to expect it. He's looking for the slurve again or the changeup. Yep, a little late on it. So let's see what we can do here to actually get him with that off speed. Catch wants to go with the slurve. I completely agree. Oh, no. Yeah, we leave that hanging. That deserves to be a base hit. We did not throw that well, and now we got the first base runner on of the inning. That was not a good pitch at all by us. That's okay. Oh, man, good contact on that. It kind of froze on me right there. That's okay. Let's keep going to that because it seemed like he didn't know how to hit that. Fastball yet again. That looks really good. A little late on that, too. So maybe we go to the off-speed? Looks like he's been, like, looking for off-speed so far. So maybe this will actually kind of throw him off. Let's see, though. There it is. Oh, no. Double play? Good. Let's go. Thought he was a little late. He might have gotten that. We're getting a little better at fielding. We're not great, don't get me wrong, but hey, let's go. It looked a lot smoother when, you know, it's actually going full motion, but man, he was actually close to being safe there. Either way, let's put that out of our minds. Let's try to get our first strikeout of the game right here. That is not the first. Oh my gosh, he's going too? Oh, horrible throw. And he ends up getting in. That's going to be a single E6. You're going to count that as an actual double, huh? Fair enough. Okay. That's extremely fair. You know what? I guess he deserves it. Again, bad pitch by us, so we deserve to, I guess, give up the double. Either way, at least we have 2 outs. That's the thing I'm really kind of hanging my hat on right now. The fact that we can get out of this inning pretty easily, that was a gift right there. But honestly, we've been screwed over on so many other pitches that felt like that it was just about time that we end up getting it. Can we check? You ain't going down there. Okay, come on, man. He's check swinging on so many of these. Oh, that looks good. That looks real good. Now we can go for the strikeout right here. So this allows us to actually finish it with the slurve. So let's see what we can do right here. Let's get him out. Oh. Bad pitch again. Can we get him at home? You cannot. That is going to be the first run of the game. What a horrible throw. Can you get him at 2? Terrible. Absolutely terrible. What is wrong with us? 1 run there, though, and hopefully we can get that back again. Hopefully we can go back up. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. But, man, honestly, we're not going to move up if we don't pitch pitch better. Pardon me. Holy cow, I can't even talk. That's how exasperated I am. Either way, though, come on, let's strike out the side here. Why not? I think we can do that. Look at that. Perfect. He swings at that one when he shouldn't have. We got it 0-2. Let's finish him with that slurve down and in. He ain't going to expect it. I'm telling you. That looks good. I guess we have different definitions of good. Let's go with the split, I guess, though. Why not? Let's finish him off with that. There it is. That looked good, but, man, good stuff by the third baseman. Can he get him? He's got 37 speed, and he beat out a ground ball to the third baseman. They're going to count that as a base hit, too? Interesting. Well, we can still strike out the side, though. That's a positive, I guess. I don't know if we're going to try to find the positive in things. May as well start with that. Go with that slurve. It's going to be a base hit. We just... Good cutoff there by the center fielder. Horrible throw, but... Oh, well. Okay. You know what? We're going to shake this off. 1 second. We let the 9-hitter just barrel up a horribly thrown slurve. Go back to the fastball. Go back to the basics. As long as we can actually hit the zone with that, we'll be a lot better. Even the changeup, too. Just got to make sure we get it in the zone. Ain't looking too good right now. Don't want to throw a meatball either. But we also don't want to walk him on 4 pitches. So let's get this in the zone. That looks better. I want to know where that was. I want to know where that was. There we go. That's a double play. You could have went home on that one. I mean, I understand we're up by 3, but bro, come on. Think about my ERA. Don't tell Coach I said that. I told him I was going to be very team-oriented, but that, man. That's okay. You know what? We got plenty of season. There we go. That's a great pitch right there. Kind of. Let's see what we can do to kind of strike Justin Turner out. That would be really cool. That would make me extremely happy. And on a 1-2 count, I think we can definitely do that. So how do you want to do it? You want to go with the slurve. I'll trust you on this one. Oh, yeah. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He didn't even appeal on that one. What are we doing? 2-2 count. Let's get him right here. There it is. That looks good. Ground out to the first baseman. I wanted that strikeout so badly. But at least we get out of that one. I was hoping we could have turned, a double play. going home to first, but what can you do? Still up 4-2. I really hate the fact that that rhymed. I'm not kidding. That's upsetting. Either way, let's try to get some strikeouts here. Let's just try to actually get the ball over the plate first. Let's actually throw it somewhere where the catcher can catch it. And you're going to count that as a base hit too, aren't you? They counted that as a base hit. We've given up 7 hits this game so far. That is not good. We haven't even finished 4 innings. This was not one that we probably should have played. That's okay. There we go. That's going to be a pop out to the right fielder. Yes. Thank you for getting there. That is some solid contact, though. That's going to lower us a little bit, though. Bro, I don't even think we struck out anyone this game. We're really not doing well against Worcester. Their team got a lot better since last year. What happened? Who did they get? Obviously, some guys that can barrel up some really horrible pitches. And there we go. Second out of the inning right there. So come on. Let's strike out the 7-hitter. It's not a tall task, right? You're going to appeal on that one, though. He went so much further on that other one in an earlier at-bat, but that's okay. We'll not think about that. Oh, it gets through the first baseman. We're going to have to back up. Home. Don't throw it to third. All right. That's okay. We give up a double. We can get out of this inning still. We just got to not let in those 2 runs. We need to keep this. We need to keep the lead is essentially what it is. So let's make sure that we do that here. We keep this lead, and we get out of this inning. Going 2-0 is not a good start. Our woes are starting to show again. We had so much rest, too. You would have thought that we'd be a little bit better. Thanks, Catch. I appreciate the encouragement, man. I appreciate that. So nice. I have such good teammates. And look at that. We even get a gift from the ump. So let's see if we can finish him with the slurve inside. I have no words. At least we have the lead. But I don't think we're going out there for the next inning. Oh, apparently not. I guess 55 pitches. That makes a lot of sense, but would have thought after that many hits, coach would have been like, nah, you know what? Maybe we'll put you in the bullpen. Who knows? Either way, let's end up going with the changeup right here. Let's see if we can get him swinging on that one. It's just a little late, though. Sorry, you know what? A little slurve never hurt anyone. Still never hurt anyone. I can't even see what he's calling there, but let's go with the changeup in the dirt. See if we can get him swinging and chasing on that one. Wow, that was actually a good pitch, but he ended up getting contact, but he ends up getting out there. Come on, we need to get a strikeout. This team is just literally hitting everything. Again, I really need to change the difficulty because I did go on the, forget exactly what that's called. Don't worry, I'll remember it here in just a minute. But dynamic, the dynamic difficulty. Which has been great and all because now it's brought me up to legend. It gives me a little bit of confidence because it's like, hey, you know what? He's good enough that he can actually pitch on legend, but man, I suck on legend. Either way, let's see if we can get a double play. Let's see if we can get a strikeout. We need to get something here to make sure that we get out of this inning and we don't give up any runs because I want this win. At the very least, we deserve a win, you know? There we go. That's the double play ball we're looking for. 6, 4, 3... double play. Let's get out of it. Question is it going to send us out for the 6th? And are we going to keep this lead? Answer to the first question is yes. We'll give you the answer to that second question in just a little bit. Let's see if we can get through this inning. Justin Turner to start off right here. It's going to be a little rough. 2-time All-Star, I know. And, you know, World Series champion too. Totally get it. Going to be a little rough. Yep, as he pokes that one into right field. Can you get him at first? I know. That was never going to happen, but it's a nice little thought. And coach has seen enough, and you know what? I don't blame him. But at least we're kind of set up there for the win. Not a good performance at all. We may get the win here, but again, not a great performance. So we leave it up to Shintaro again. Let's go. He's actually been doing pretty well here. 60% strikeout rate. Man, he's got more strikeouts than we do. And let's go! First win of the season. 5-2. I'm glad we didn't give up any more runs. Reed Foley. I don't know why I called him that. Reed Foley ended up picking up the save, his 3rd of the season already. Poor Gio ended up picking up the loss. He pitched better than I did, I'm sure. We ended up winning 5-2, and that is bad. Our walk rate is higher than our strikeout rate, 4.8%. That is so bad. We gave up 10 hits and a walk. Oh, Gio gave up 8. Okay, so I feel a little bit better, but he had 6 strikeouts there. But you know what? We got the win. Let's just be happy that we got out of there with, you know, something to be proud of. So not a good set of games to really start the season there. I mean, thankfully we did end up picking up a win, and we do have a 3.6 ERA, which ain't too bad. Again, not great, but not too bad. But only 2 strikeouts in 10 innings and a 1.9 whip. That last game was pretty bad. How did we give up so many hits? That is ridiculous. Either way, though, it looks like this Worcester series only has 2 games left. For some reason, the Scranton series, yep, Scranton, hey, they're only 2-5 right now. That's awesome. Apparently, that got split up a little bit. So the off day is Tuesday, despite the fact that the first game of the series is on Monday. But it looks like our next game is going to be against Scranton. And it looks like we have another essentially full week of rest here, so that's going to be really good. Facing Clayton Beater. All right, he actually looks like he's pitching pretty well this season, but let's see if we can outduel him this time, and let's hope that we can end up coming out with a win. Again, we really want to move up sooner rather than later. I don't want you guys to have to keep watching AAA games. I really want to actually move up to the majors, and let's see if we can make an impact on the New York Mets. We're going to be playing the next game actually on stream. Actually, by the time that this video comes out, I think the game will actually already be done and recorded. But I do end up streaming over on YouTube every single Monday to play Madden and MLB The Show, and eventually college football too. But again, every single Monday, 5 p.m., we're going to be streaming, so you guys make sure to come on through. Hopefully, eventually soon, we can do some more community things and get some more input from you guys, and we can have a lot of fun on, again, all 3 of those games. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like. If you're new, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.